Hello loves, good morning, good morning. Little Noma here, my favorite little cat. He's only 9 pounds, he's a small little man. Top of the morning, everybody. This video is gonna consist of, oh, get back in there, some very important video. Welcome back, mates, welcome back to another video, your friendly neighborhood European car guy. Olaf back here, how's it going? Very important video today. I want to talk to you guys about why I wanted to move out of the city after living in the city my whole life. What's wrong with the city, you ask? There's nothing wrong with the city per se. I was ready for a change. I was ready to get away from the hustle and bustle. I deal with people all day long, every day. That's my job, that's my business. So I was ready for a change, some peace and quiet. I've lived in a condo for the last almost 10 years. Condo is great, very low maintenance, don't have to do a lot. Problem with the condo is I can't really park my cars inside. I was parking my E46 M3 at my parents' place every winter time. My mom took, great care of it, watched over it like a hawk. But I was looking for a place to call my own, have a couple cars, work on them in the wintertime. I don't really have to tell you guys, you probably love cars if you're watching this channel, to be honest. So, I found a place out of town with an 860 square foot attached garage. A garage is seriously bigger than my old condo is. In-floor heat, which is incredible. If you have in-floor heat, you know all about that. The ceilings are 10 foot 4 inches, high enough for me to put a hoist in. It's got a bathroom plumbed in it already. Man, it's sick. 3 overhead doors. I could probably jam 6 E46 M3s in there. 4 like super comfortably. I could put 6 in there and still walk around them all. I've got, well, you're going to find out. I've got another surprise in the garage for you guys. I got a couple of my bikes there. You guys have seen my E46 M3. It's in the garage. I'm going to take you in the garage. I'm going to show you the garage. I do have to say, it was not like this when I bought the house. The bones, the structure, it was all there. The in-floor heat set up. The bathroom is not complete, it's plumbed. But we did a lot of paint work, a lot of drywall work, a lot of floor work. You name it, we did it. I spent the first month, before I even moved in here, renovating the garage with my old man, 150,000%. to get it ready to bring the cars home. That was my main thing. I want to get the cars home. Once I get the cars home, I can move into the house, deal with the rest later. So I'm sitting in my home office right now. As you guys can see, I got the GoPro Studio program open on my computer. Got my laptop here. I got this nice secondary monitor setup. I think I'm going to do another one similar to this, so I have 2. Works out really nice. This is a sweet little office, sweet little studio. This is where I do my editing. Slowly getting better. Takes a long time. I'm trying to do a million things at once. So making these videos, editing these videos, getting them up sometimes takes me a little bit longer than I would like. But, it's all baby steps for me, really. So without further ado, let me take you in the garage and let me show you the treat that I got for you guys. Check it out. So, what can I tell you about this place? There's a lot to talk about. I'm not going to make this video an hour long because you're probably not going to watch it. Wow, what can I tell you? So first things first. This was not these colors when we got this place. It was all white, all boring, crappy floors. Garage doors were already new. So this was all basically built about 8 years ago. We did a lot of drywall work. We painted everything, including the ceiling. The ceiling is matte black. There's a minion hanging up out there. We're starting to put up some signs and banners and whatnot. M54 head, got the CR50. A couple jacks here. I put some skateboard stands on the wall here, or hangers, I should say. So I can, hit the board once in a while in the summertime. There's a sweet path in front of my house, freshly asphalted. So Just picked up this sweet Mac Tools jack. Very nice unit. I haven't even used it yet, but it looks killer in the garage, let me tell you. So we got the E46 M3. We got the cat, Arnold the cat, always yelling, saying what's up. E46 chilling, looking great. Car lives a great life now. You know, I can sit in here top down all the time. It's awesome. Not much has changed with this car since you guys have last seen it. I did put the Extron's screen in there. Very nice unit, works excellent. Painted some of the dash trims purple. That's a Rolls-Royce. Can't remember the exact paint code, but that's a Rolls-Royce purple color. Matches the belts very well. Super cool, super sick. Hardtop is sitting at my other shop actually, so we'll get it over here one of these days. Arnold the cat, always curious, always hanging out. Hey, don't mess anything up, bro. And yeah, that's what's up. So we got the NASCAR rolling on the 70-inch TV I put up in here, wall mounted. In that corner there, we've got an exhaust fan. Super sick little upgrade. I did not do that. That was already here. So pretty much, you know, if I'm painting some small parts in here, or if I happen to ran a car in here, you know, it's pretty good for that. The CBR 1000 Fireblade. I don't know if I've talked about this bike before. Had this bike for a long time. It's a 2012 CBR 1000 RR. This is actually 20th anniversary. As you can see, 20th anniversary. I've had this thing, yeah, for not 10 years, but 7 years now. I did all the powder coat on it. The clutch cases, all these foot pegs. Boom. Had my buddy do some custom seats for it years and years ago. It's also got the, which exhaust is that again? That is, oh man. Can't remember which exhaust that is, to be honest with you. Goodness gracious. Must be getting old. But yeah, pretty sick. Other than cosmetics and aesthetics, I should say. Bike is all stock. 180 horsepower out of this 1000 RR. It's got about 10,000 kilometers on it, so I think in miles it's about 6,000 miles for you American people. Very low mileage still, I should say. Very low mileage. Another thing was the floor. The floor was not like this, regular concrete floor. It was in excellent shape, to be honest with you, but no fancy finish or anything like that, so we decided to put some epoxy down on this floor. It looks super sick. Super sick. It's got the sprinkles in it so that you kind of sprinkle them out as the floor is drying. So it's kind of got that scattered look. I mean, some areas you can see are a little bit more concentrated with sprinkles, which is kind of how I wanted it. I don't want it to look all uniform. This is exactly what we were going for. Cleanup is really easy. You know, it's great. You can get a mop and a bucket with some Pine Sol or whatever, Mr. Clean. And you can make it smell real nice in here. Super easy to clean up. The sparkles, or whatever you want to call them, the flakes, kind of add a little bit of grit to the floor, even though we've got the clear coat on top of this, just for another extra layer of protection. Gives it that little bit of extra shine. It's awesome. This is the RUSTOLEUM, I believe, so you can buy this at your local hardware store up in Canada here, Home Depot for you Americans, possibly Harbor Freight, I would guess, or like Lowe's should have products like that. I'm sure there's a couple different brands, but yeah, pairs really nicely with the in-floor heat. Now the in-floor heat setup consists of all of this here. So this is your boiler system expansion tank. I only know that because I'm reading it off of the canister there. I don't know what the rest of this other stuff does, but my dad does. He's a pipe fitter. He says it all looks good. This is a nice install. You know, I don't know what this costs, but at the time of pouring the pad, that's when you got to do this. You can't do it after. Obviously, it's in the concrete. So I'm guessing this probably cost somebody, you know, 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 Canadian dollars. Super sick to have now. You know, that's pretty much the way if you can, that's the way you should heat your garage. Heat rises. It's nice to be able to lay on the floor if you had to, and your back not be cold, or walk on the floor with your socks or bare feet and the floor is warm. It's awesome. So we'll take you over the controller. This room is plumbed for a bathroom. We've got a bunch of crap in here right now, like painting supplies, some E46 M3 parts. You can't really see, but there's a stub there for the toilet. We're going to put a toilet in here, a sink. And in this corner, we're probably going to put a compressor by the panel. And yeah, pretty sweet little room. You can see basically that's the height of the ceiling in this garage, 10 foot 4 inches, like I said. Now over here, you've got another little nook. So we're gonna put our Ranger RV1. I've got a touchless tire changer. I'm gonna put it right here. We'll have the compressor on the other side of the wall there. Feed the lines through the wall for the tire machine, I should say. Bada bing, bada boom. Probably put a wheel balancer here. I've got a little bit of trim to finish up around this door. Taken me forever, you know, final little details that I've kind of left out, but it's getting cold now, so now's gonna be the time. Billet Snap-on sign. You know, you buy stuff from Snap-on once in a while. They give you some cool memorabilia, collectibles, that kind of thing. Here we've got the controller for the electronic heat. As you can see, I've got it set to 12 degrees, but it's 13 degrees in here. I keep the door to the house open a lot because it's literally like part of the house. You know, don't run the cars in here all the time. Very rarely, I'd say, in the colder months. Mostly just doing modifications to them so I don't have to run them so much. But yeah. So on the other side of the garage here, we haven't really gone over to that side yet. We've got the cats hanging out here. They love it. Got the in-floor heat going. I got it set to about 13 degrees here. I live up in Canada. It gets pretty cold. Obviously, I can't have this place sitting at 30 degrees all winter time because it's electric heat. That costs a lot. Kind of try to keep a happy medium, like 12, 13 degrees. So yeah, it's great. Floors are warm. You can walk around in here with your socks or bare feet if you'd like. It's pretty cool. A couple of other things I want to show you in the garage. My buddy, he brought this awesome new fridge, Fort Garry Brewing Company. Could not pass this up. It was a brand new fridge, packed with water, a couple beers in there. Still got the stickers on it. Got some parts here that we're putting up on the eBay store. Yes, I've started an eBay store as of recently. I've got a ton of BMW stuff, BMW parts. Also managed to pick up this beautiful new Snap-on box. So my Snap-on dealer kind of saw this all coming. He saw pictures of the garage prior and happened to order a box, I should say, that matches the garage. You know, you got the black theme with the gray, just like the garages. So I'll show you. This is the nice drawer. Very neat, very tidy. A lot of brand new stuff in here. Kind of like my, I don't know if you guys have seen my other camo box at the shop. I kind of have the same setup, to be honest. Everything just nice and tidy. I pay a lot of money for tools, so I like to keep it nice. That's the digital Snap-on half-inch drive torque wrench. Got the matching 3/8 one at the shop. This drawer full of stickers. I collect stickers from all the parts that we use at the shop and sell at the shop, or that we install on people's cars. A lot of times they just throw the stickers out, leave them in the boxes, whatever. Keep a lot of those. You know, a lot of miscellaneous. Got a couple SATA guns in there. More Mac tool stuff, BMW clips, fasteners, hammer drawer. Got some nice stuff here. This is brand new, still in the box. Geared sander, Snap-on, brand new suction gun, brand new Lincoln electronic greaser. Pretty neat. Just some miscellaneous here. Mac Tools funnel kit, super nice. Got the power drawer like the other camo green box. Very nice feature. The only difference with This box is my other camo box, is a gun rack on the bottom drawer there. This one does not have a gun rack, but it has the power drawer, so can't have it all. Sonax products. I love using these on my cars. I get a really nice deal through my shop for them, so I do like to support. Got the E46 M3 diecast. How could you forget that guy right there? How could you forget that guy? Yeah, so I got a surprise for you guys. I've got a, first of all, I needed to make this house deal happen. So I made the house deal happen. I don't know if you guys are into skateboarding. Check it out. I am into skateboarding. Not as much as I used to be, but I got some hookups boards here. I had to get them online when I was a kid. You could still buy these in the store, but I think nowadays with the way that the world is going, you can't buy that stuff in the store. But that's neither here nor there. Had to buy the house. Didn't have to buy the house. Wanted to buy the house. It's one of my goals. Bought the house. Another thing that I wanted to do for a long time was to add another BMW to my collection. As you guys know, I've got the E46 M3, and then I've got the diesel 35D X5. Always tinkering with them, always playing with them. They're my babies. But I've always wanted an F82 BMW M4. So this BMW M4, particular one I'm talking about, kind of fell into my lap after I bought the house. It ended up at my shop to get some work done. The car came in, it had 10,000 miles on it. It was a 2018 Yas Marina Blue BMW M4 competition with a DCT, with the white interior, full carbon package, 6.6M wheels. Every option I could want on an M4, this car has. Talk some numbers, price was right, made the deal happen. Rest is really history. So, without further ado, we are going to introduce the new F82 M4. F82 BMW M4. What a lovely machine this is. What a lovely machine. I have to say, competition pack came with all the options that I've wanted in an F82. I was never really crazy about the Yas Marina color till this car sat in my shop for a while. Really grew on me. This car grew on me fast. It sat there for a couple weeks and I kept asking more and more questions about it. And I kept liking the answers I was hearing. So what can I tell you about this car? I've probably put only 2,000 miles on this car. Like I said, when I bought it, it had like 10,000 miles. Extremely low mileage example. There's not a ding, a scratch, nothing on this car. It's covered with PPF. Man, pretty much as stock as it gets. Like there's no tint even on the front windows. It does have a downpipe in it, and it does have a stage 1 tune. The shop that I rent in the city does have a dynamometer, so we did have this car on the dyno. I may upload a video of that. If you're curious, the car made on our dyno jet 488 wheel horsepower. Very impressive. The car is very quick. It's just a rocket ship, It's got the carbon fiber factory lower splitters here. It's got the M Performance lip, not in the carbon variant. This is just a black plastic variant. Very nice. I may color match that actually. So this is a LCI model, so it has the icon headlights. It has the blackout grills, shadow line trim. So that's this in gloss black, all this trim. Got the carbon mirrors. Obviously got the carbon roof being a competition, super sick. We did replace the rear spoiler with a PSM style. Very nice piece, matches all the rest of the carbon on the car. Adds a nice little line to it. It does have the carbon exhaust tips with the M Sport exhaust made by Akrapovic. Super nice exhaust. It's got V-bands everywhere. You know, it's got the electronic cutouts. Very, very, very nice piece. Very nice piece. So, yeah. Hey, please get down. If this car didn't have PPF on it, I'd probably care a lot more, but it does. So, you can get away with that sometimes. Somebody spent the money and put the PPF on it, so, hey. Interior wise, again, car stock, got the white, beautiful white interior, got the light up M4 badges. This car smells brand new still, if you sit in it. Another option this car has is the leather wrapped dash. So that's a pretty sick option. You got the carbon trim here, carbon trim on the dash. Red push button to start. Got the M tricolor on the steering wheel itself. You're gonna get hair all over my carpets. Another part of the competition, you've got the M stitching on the seat belts. Very cool, very cool. Beautiful, beautiful leather on this car. And the white just looks awesome on the Yas Marina blue. Yeah, got the Harman Kardon sound system. Boom. You know, very stock, well taken care of example, this car. That's why I did want to buy it. It's quite a nice piece. The price was right. I think you really get a lot of money for what this car is. It's hard to beat the performance of this thing. It sounds crazy, especially with the valves open. We'll have to upload a sound clip of this thing. Got the NASCAR running like 24/7. I find very little commercials when it comes to NASCAR. I'm not really a NASCAR guy, but I like to have the TV running in here all the time. So, as far as plans for this thing, it's wintertime now, so it's gonna hibernate. I live in Canada, so it's gonna sit in here for about 6 months. Long time. Just ordered 2-piece work Genosis CVS wheels. We're doing a 20x10 up front, 20x11 in the back. Gonna keep the offsets kind of secret for now. We are gonna do a similar static setup as the E46 M3. You know, make it a little bit meaner. Car does not have wide enough wheels on it from the factory. Big enough, yes, because they're 20s. Wide enough, no. So factory setup, you got a 20x9 in the front, 20x11 in the back, plus 29 offset in the front and plus 40 in the rear. So yeah, gonna make it a little bit more aggressive. Also going to order the KW HAS kit, the height adjustable springs kit. I am kind of between that and the V3s, but I think we're going to try out the height adjustable springs first, see if we get the drop that we want. From the research I've done, I can get about 2 degrees negative camber in the back. I know with the offsets I'm running on these wheels, I will have to dial in some negative camber. Hopefully not the full 2 degrees. But even if I have to put a degree of negative camber in it, that's totally fine. E46 is running, you know, that 1.5 degrees, 2 degrees, same idea. It's not gonna be driven all the time, every day. So yeah, that'd be nice. We're also probably gonna be doing the crank hub on this car. Common issue on the S55. If you're watching this video and you know about M4s, you know they have an issue with the crank hub. So we're probably gonna do that. We're kind of between manufacturers as far as the crank hub itself goes. There's a bunch of different ones out there, 2-pin, 4-pin, splined, you know, you name it. Everybody says theirs is the best. So basically anything is better than factory. You don't want to spin the hub on these things. You know, best case scenario, you throw your timing out, you got to retime the engine. It's good to go. Worst case scenario, you get some valves slapping the pistons, and S55 is not really a cheap engine right now. So yeah, hope you guys like it. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know in the comments section what you think about the car. What else do you think I should do to the car? I think another thing I'm going to do is, you know, a small aesthetic thing. color match the side markers. I'm kind of debating on taking the factory plastic and performance lip and color matching it, the Yas Marina blue, or buying the carbon CS style lip. So, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you think about the garage, what you think about the cars. You know, this took a little while to get together. I've been meaning to make a video about this for a while now. I've had the car and the house now for about a year, but it's, like I said, it was a long process to get this garage to this state, to this condition. Took a lot of time between running the business and being away from home lots. You know, this has not been a small project. That's for damn sure. So, tell me what you think. Keep your sticks on the ice. Catch you on the other side.